This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham, and I've got Melissa Dudicombe with me. Welcome to FYI.
Thank you.
This is your first time here?
It's my first time being here, that's correct.
Now, you are the Skating Carnival Chair and the Secretary of the Rideau Lakes Figure Skating Club.
Correct.
How long have you been involved with the club?
My son has been skating since he's 4. He's almost 10, so 6 years, yeah. And this is my first year on the committee, on the I don't know, executive, if you will, is what they call it. But it's my first time volunteering this year.
Excellent, excellent. You're the secretary, so you do the minutes and all that sort of stuff.
That's correct.
You've also taken on this responsibility of this fundraiser we're going to talk about tonight.
Yes.
And it's the trivia. It's a
That's
trivia
right.
night.
Yeah, we're going to have a trivia night. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have 12 tables available. We've already sold 5, so we're doing quite well. And I think everyone's going to have an enjoyable night.
Excellent, excellent. So if for anybody that hasn't been to a trivia night, can you talk about?
Yeah, so usually there's anywhere from like 8 to 10 rounds, and each round has 10 questions. And as a group at your table, you're trying to solve the trivia as you go along, but there's generally 50-50 and silent auctions, and usually the winning table wins a prize. I've only won a couple times, and the prizes are usually quite good, so that's exciting.
Now, the Rideau Lakes Figure Skating Club's been around for a long time.
It sure has. Yeah, I used to skate with the club.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And I can remember Sarah Bass used to skate with the
did.
club, and
Yeah.
all sorts of people. It's been around for, I want to say, 30, 40 years.
Yeah, even the coach my son had last year skated with our club in her teenage years. So
Excellent.
it's, yeah, I think
And we've got some big names that have come out of our club. Jeffrey Langdon
that's right.
came
Yeah,
out of our club and went to the Olympics.
he sure did.
Yeah. So it's a great program too, and I've been to quite a few of the carnivals too. And
Yeah.
you always have a theme. I think we had a Wizard of Oz one.
That's correct.
Yeah,
We used to do like Aladdin and different
Yes,
Disney
and I'm
themes
thinking
too.
50s, 60s, 70s. I think I've been to one that.
Yeah,
was
the
older
theme that
music.
we're doing this year for the carnival is TV theme songs. So
Oh, wow.
it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Excellent. And that's usually in March.
It's usually, yeah, it is in March. I believe it's the first weekend in March.
Excellent. So we look forward to that too. Trivia night though, Saturday, November 16th.
That's correct.
From 7 to 10.
Yep.
How do you pre-register, or do you want people to pre-register?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that'd be lovely. So they can either send an email to me at secretary.rlfsc for Rideau Lakes Figure Skating Club at gmail.com, and they can let me know that they'd like a table, and then I will send them the information on how to prepay their table and secure their table for the evening. If not, it's $15 a person at the door. Then we'll kind of just put people into the remaining tables, and they can form various groups out of who shows up.
Excellent. So you don't have to actually have a team of 8 to go.
You don't have to, but I bet you'll enjoy having more people there. I
Yes.
find sometimes when I go with my friends, I'll think, oh my gosh, I have no idea what this answer is or who that person is. And all of a sudden someone will say, oh, I know. And you're like, oh, thank goodness we had that extra person there.
So it's been a long time since I've been to a trivia night. From what I remember, that somebody asks a question.
Yep.
And then your table of 8
Kind of
you
works
hope
it
somebody
out.
knows the answer.
Yeah, and you usually have like 10 questions per round, and usually there's like some sort of scrap paper on the table. So then if people aren't sure, because you have the entirety of the time to answer your 10 questions per round, so you can always come back to question 1 later if you've jotted it down on the scrap paper, and then sometimes you know nothing. I've had rounds where I think, oh my goodness, I did not know a single answer in that round. And
Yes.
other rounds where I know them all.
Yeah.
So
Now, are cell phones allowed?
no cell phones, no. I know, like, we usually have them at our table on our person, or
No
to,
Googling.
check on the babysitter maybe. But
Yes,
other
yeah.
than that, no.
No, finding out the
Yeah.
answers that way. That's a fun way to do it, though, too.
Yeah, it's actually quite exciting because the one that we're putting on, I found the website from someone who did a trivia night somewhere else, and they have a music round where you listen to different music clips. They have a poster round where you look at advertisements for different TV shows or movies. You have to remember the title or the actor. So it can be quite fun.
I like the fact you can't use the cell phone.
Yeah, no, I know. It does make it more
All
challenging.
memory, and it's like, oh, I should have paid attention in high school.
Right? Or if they play some obscure 60s or 70s song and I think, oh my goodness, I don't even know what that, I know the tune, but I
Yes,
don't know.
You can't remember.
No.
Yes, I know. And that's fun in itself. Just
It is, yeah.
laughing and
And just
giggling
having fun with your friends
Yeah.
and enjoying the night,
That's right.
having a night off from your children.
Yeah, and it's a good fundraiser for
It
a
is
good cause.
it is great for kids, yeah.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it costs a lot of money to put on carnivals and shows and that
Yeah,
sort of thing.
like
and-
once we pay the ice time and the coaches' fees and all of that, and then we decorate and get costumes and all the practice time, we're usually looking around $6,000 for an event. So doing the fundraising each year is a good way to help offset the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, I've been to many carnivals, and again, the children and the skaters all have costumes on too. So
Yeah.
that in itself, yeah.
Yeah, and it's sometimes we try to reuse costumes if we can, but it doesn't always fit the theme
Right.
or work for all the children that are involved. So,
Right.
yeah.
Now, for more information about the Rideau Lakes Figure Skating Club, how would they get a hold of you, or how would they get a hold of anybody? or-
Yeah, so they can either go to our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page, and they can send a message there. They can email me again at secretary.rlfsc@gmail.com. Or I also created a Facebook event page for the event, so they can go to the event section of Facebook and search Trivia Night, and it will come up saying that we're having it at the Smiths Falls Curling Club, and they'll know it's the right one. And then they can send a message that way too.
And again, it's Saturday, November 16th, and
That's
you've already got how many tables sold?
5 out of 12.
Wow.
Yeah,
So get in there.
that's
in there. You don't
right.
have much
We
time.
might run out of tables
Don't
soon.
be disappointed. That's right.
That's right, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming in
Thank you
today
for
and
having
telling
me.
us more about your trivia night and more about our Rideau Lakes Figure Skating Club too. Melissa Duncombe,
Thank you very
thanks
much.
for joining us.
Thank you, Kathy.